Hello. After you insert an image into a post, there may be changes you want to make, alignment to the text, position on the page and so on. This video looks at working with images after they're in the content editor, including some of the design considerations when laying out your content. Much of your work with images in the content editor will involve changing settings, and you do that through the Image Details window. When you click an image in the content editor in WordPress, you'll see a bar with icons including alignment icons. The X icon deletes the image, and the pencil icon leads to the Image Details pop-up. For aligning images, you simply choose your alignment and it repositions relative to the text. If you need to actually move the image after aligning, that is covered shortly. As noted above, you can adjust the alignment without having to click through to the Image Details window. Simply click on the image and the alignment buttons are displayed. Sometimes, you may need to switch one image for another. WordPress has a replace function in the Image Details window that can save a few steps instead of deleting the image and inserting a new one. The trick is to make note of the display settings for the image you're replacing. When you click the Replace button, a Replace Image screen displays, which is basically the Insert Media screen, but the current image is checked, and its details are visible on the right. If the new image needs to be uploaded, use the Upload Files tab, or if it's already in the media library, simply check the image. Replicate the old image settings in the new image attachment display settings such as alignment, size, and so on, and then click the blue Replace button at the lower right. You return to the content editor, and the new image will have replaced the old in exactly the same position. Most people won't need to touch these settings of advanced options, and that's why they're hidden by default. One setting that could be valuable in special circumstances is the ability to give the image a class, so that a designer could write rules to style it. You could do this for an individual image, but the real power is in assigning a class to all images in posts of a certain category. Then, with that one CSS rule, you could change all the images in that category. Also, you have three options for resizing an image that you've inserted into a post. Firstly, choosing a different version of the image means selecting one of the other sizes that WordPress automatically creates when you upload an image. To do that, you can access the Image Details window by clicking the image in the content editor, and then the pencil icon. Then it's simply a matter of choosing from the available sizes. The new version appears in the window, and you can just click Update and the image in the content editor is replaced. The second option for resizing an image is to specify a custom size in the Image Details window. It's the final choice at the bottom of the size drop-down. When you choose it, you get the width and height boxes. If you change the width, you'll notice that the same number automatically appears in the height box, and vice versa. You might think you're going to get a square image, but what you're actually telling WordPress is, whichever is the longer side, make it this size and keep the other side proportionately large. That way there's no worries about distorting your image. If you don't know exactly how large you want the image, simply try it, see how it looks and then edit the size again until you get the effect you want. Also, as third option, you can custom size your image directly in the content editor by using the drag points that you see around the edges when you click on the image. By clicking and dragging on any one of the tiny white boxes, you can resize your image live, and WordPress keeps the proportions of the image as you drag. That way you can better tell when you have the size you want. Often when you insert an image that's left aligned or right aligned, so that text flows around it, you end up with a couple words dangling below the image. By simply resizing your image slightly, you can get rid of those orphaned words. If you have multiple images in a post, try to give some breathing space between them. Another method that avoids resizing issues is to create a gallery using the two images, set the columns to 2, and probably size the images to medium instead of the default thumbnail. The gallery styling takes care of lining up the two images side by side. Lastly, if you like the video, Subscribe for motivating us in creating more videos. Thanks and see you soon in the next videos.